and carried them through those injuries. It's so good to see you guys close to being fully healthy. So I always listen to the OGs, and Dr. J, Julius Erving, came out and said that the Nets are trying to buy a championship. What do you feel about that sentiment?
I didn't see him say that. But, I mean, I think that's just the era that we in. You know, that's the era that we play in. I think a lot of the media outlets are to blame for that. You know, you talk about every guy that doesn't win a ring. You see how they talk to Charles Barkley, who was a legend. You know what I'm saying? This dude was cold. You know what I mean? And was an MVP and #1 in the West, and just happened to lose to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got these dudes putting so much pressure on everybody. Oh, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that, but he didn't win a ring. And then when they start saying, all right, I'm gonna make sure I get a ring. And then what can they say about me? And then when they start to do it, it's like, oh, you know, so I understand what he's saying. Like, y'all know how I feel about it. I still don't think, you know, it should be, you know, 3, 4, and 5 of the best players on the same team, because, like, what are you, at the end of the day, you should win, you know? If we're really that level of a player and you got 2 and 3 more on the team, which you probably should win. But I think it's the pressure being applied to them and what's being said about them that makes them do it. You know what I mean? So I think he does have a point. I understand what he's saying, but I mean, you got to look at why guys just all of a sudden started doing it.
I blame fans and media because they dumb down the accomplishments of the regular season. Most people try to act like the regular season is irrelevant. And then when you want to compare players, all you do is ring count. That's what ends up happening. People just ring count. Hey, who's the best? He got this many rings. But since you're a competitive person, I can't let you get out of here without asking you this, because I know you pay intense, close attention to the versus battles.
Yeah.
What athlete, past or present, would you like to enter a versus battle with?
What athlete, past or present? I don't know. I'm not sure what athletes like put out.
Shaq.
I mean, me and Shaq we'll be basically watering it. It'll be watered down. We already had our little.
They already did.
Our little thing. I think the way me and Shaq did it was like, you know, it was as big as it could have been. I think it would be cool to do a versus battle at some point, but like other than Shaq, I don't think nobody has put out, or Iman Shumpert maybe has put out like enough music. You know what I'm saying? And I think because of how long it takes you to break through as a athlete that does music, and for people to actually listen and learn your music, we'd be up there doing the verses and we'd be like, oh, this is a hit. And everybody else would be like, it's their first time hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Dame, thank you so much for joining us on Jalen and Jacoby. Thank you so much for the
Appreciate
TSO watch. Appreciate it.
Show, man.
We'll be back with much
TRX,
more.
man.
Stay tuned.